Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel and to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. For the first time in, I think, around 2 weeks, I'm back. I've been quite busy lately and I haven't managed to upload another video, but here I am back with the lovely Aventador. I'm not sure if you've seen this car on my channel. I don't think you have. I haven't played a lot of TDU lately, but I bought the Aventador, I don't know, about a week ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago, right? I don't remember honestly. But yeah, I managed to find a quite nice place on Hong Kong Island, and yeah, lovely place. And oh, the sound on this Aventador, amazing. Well, anyway, I have some interesting things I want to talk about today. One in particular very interesting, so let's go right ahead and talk about it. And it's this, the new weekly live event, the Triple Crown Celebrations. Now, as I said about 2 weeks ago when I made the Miami Harris video, if you remember, I said that was probably an exception and that's the only one I would do because that was very special. This is another important one I need to talk about and make a review of, but unfortunately not for the right reasons. Let's start with the description. It's very nice. 3 cheers for the Triple Crown. We are celebrating winners of the Triple Crown in exclusive races that recreate the atmosphere of the world's greatest circuits. Very nice. Rewards are nothing special. I honestly enjoyed the Miami Harris style, Mustang style much more. I think that was a very nice addition and I love putting that style on my Mustang, and now I have that livery, I should say. But yeah, nothing special with this. Some rewards, I don't really care about these rewards. Had they been more special, I'd have probably farmed this event. But there's actually a reason why I'm not farming this event, and we'll get to it in a minute. But first, let me show you the Hong Kong Island map. And as we can see, we have quite a few races. We obviously have some races centered around the Hong Kong Island circuit, right? We have the King's Road, 2 laps, and you have to have a Lotus in order to do this race. And then we also have Crown of Champions, which is 3 laps, and you can either have a supercar or a hypercar from McLaren. So that's quite nice. You have quite a few cars to choose from. You have obviously, I think, around 4 McLarens, and I think around 4 Lotuses as well. You have this dealership, right? Yeah, you have quite a few cars to choose from, so that's really nice. And we also have this race, the Endless Pursuit, which is 3 laps. And again, a very nice race. You have a choice of 3 cars. So some nice races on Hong Kong Island. But for the part I want to talk about, we have to go to Ibiza. And on Ibiza we have 2 more races. We have this one, the 24-hour Legends, which is for the Mercedes AMG. Very nice. It's quite a nice car. I don't own it, but it's nice. Very nice. And it's very cool because you go around the castle, which is amazing, using that part of the track. Very nice. My problem is with this, and I'm gonna have to actually drive to it because, yeah, I just want to, I don't know, show it better. This is why I'm not putting my mouse cursor over this mission. So let's go right to it. And getting to this race, let's see the restrictions. The Jaguar D-Type. That's the only car you can use for this mission. The Jaguar D-Type. And you might ask, well, what's the problem with the D-Type? I mean, you can only drive the AMG in the other race, right? Well, the difference between the AMG and the D-Type is the AMG is a bit more affordable. And when we look at the D-Type, it's 18 million credits. 18 million. I only have 12 million in my bank account, right? In this game. I wish I had in real life. That would have been cool to have 12 million in my actual bank account. But no, I have 12 million in game. You know how many cars I bought, by the way? What's the most expensive car I actually have? I actually own? It's the Aventador SVJ. And I'm not sure, but I think that car is around 3.5 million. And I'm level 50. I'm level 50. I have 12 million. And there's a race in this weekly live event which requires you to buy an $18 million car. Or I guess credit car. And I mean, sure, the D-Type is cool. It's really cool. But Season 4, the casino update, is coming, right? I think in July, if I'm not mistaken, so around a month and a half, something like that. You also have probably other cars which you like more. I mean, do you really want to spend 18 million for 1954 car? I mean, sure, some of you may like it. I personally don't. And I don't know whose favorite car this is, because probably nobody has this as their favorite car, right? I have other cars I want to buy. I want to buy a Veyron, for example. I'm currently obviously saving for the casino, but 18 million for one mission, one race, is insane. I mean, how can you actually justify it? And the bigger problem is they actually made so many weekly live events lately, so many great weekly live events lately, right? And then they come with this, you know? It's a great concept. Again, they've done a good job with this weekly live event, except for this race. And this actually brings less variety to the game, because now instead of 5 races which you can do, and you only need 100 points to complete this weekly live event, you can only do 4 if you don't have this car. And let's say, for example, you don't have the Ferrari 250 GTO and the GT40, if I'm not mistaken, and I think something else, the Cobra. I'm not sure, but there's another one on Hong Kong Island, which actually we can check it out right now. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, the 250 GTO. These are again very expensive cars, right? The Cobra, yeah. And I think we have the GT40 as well. Yeah, I'm correct. So again, if you do not have these 3 cars, and I don't, I also don't have the AMG, but the AMG is easy to get, doesn't cost that much. You can make that money very easily back. If you don't have these cars, you're pretty much screwed, because you can only do like what? And I actually I can't do any of these. I mean, sure, you can buy a Bad Lotus and do this, but is it that pleasant to do a foggy night race in a Bad Lotus against some pretty good AI? I mean, I guess the McLarens are decent, so you can buy one of those and do these missions. I mean, the 720S, it's about 2.5 million. It's not that expensive. I could get it, honestly. And it's a great car. But I'm sorry to say this, but this is horribly done. I mean, at least have a 3-choice car, you know? To choose between 3 cars. That's better. You maybe have one of these. I mean, maybe you love the GT40, right? Or you love the 250 GTO. That would be cool. But again, these are very expensive cars. Very, very expensive. And this, once again, I'm gonna make it very clear, this means less variety. And TDU is about variety. And I don't like this at all. The fact that, especially if you're more of a beginner, the actual credits you need to make in order to manage to actually play most of these missions is insane. I mean, as a beginner, can you really play I mean, you can play this because you unlock supercars at level 30, if I'm not mistaken. So as a beginner, you can do that. This is actually doable because there's a Lotus that's about... Let me check. Oh, actually, oh yeah, there's a Lotus that's 500,000. But again, a supercar, so that also takes you to level 30, right? This you have pretty much no chance of doing because all these cars are really expensive. And then you have the other two missions. You can realistically only do the AMG because, once again, the D-type is absolutely horrible. I mean, I don't know. This feels really, really bad. And yeah, maybe let me know in the comments down below what do you think about this. Is this fine? Is this not fine? I've stated my opinion. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.